Okay, so we are back. I really do think that there's only this one final puzzle in Greece left to do before the end of the game, and I am just incompetent with this particular puzzle. So I've taken a couple of days off, I've de-stressed, and now I am going to try again and do this puzzle. Hopefully, last time I played, I spent about 20 minutes trying to do this puzzle. Hopefully, it will not take that long. Um, but Greece has an interesting save mechanic where it does not let you manually save, it only autosaves, and it only autosaves when you achieve something, whether that something is finding a collectible or finding the little star friends that we have, or when you have uncovered a new color. Those are the only ways the game autosaves. So I don't fully know where my character is going to be when I get back in, which is fine. It'll give me a chance to, figure that out, refamiliarize myself with the mechanics after a couple of days off. But I'm not expecting this stream to be particularly interesting today. All right, let's get back into it. Let's switch over and let's just go. Let's get this done. Where are we going to land? Okay, so there was a collectible right here. So, let's see. I think I go up this waterfall. Do I go up here? Ah, I use these butterflies, I think. Ah, yes, right here. Here is the puzzle of my bane. Okay, so we didn't spawn too far back. And we're getting stuck at exactly the same point as we were getting stuck before. Okay. Whew. We're just gonna get stuck in, and we're gonna do our best not to get frustrated. Because I think that was the real problem, was I was getting frustrated and I was making stupid mistakes like that. And this puzzle is, I think, basically the end of the game, and so it expects you to not make those stupid mistakes anymore. But game developers, don't you know that's when I make the most mistakes? Oop. Just gonna let myself fall. And if it turns out that this is an optional path, oops, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Because, like I said, last time I spent about 20 minutes trying to get the timing right. And I've not gotten it again. I just need a little... I have never made it up to that second to last platform on the left, and I'm pretty sure I need to get up there, and then I can just launch. I just need a second up there, and then I can launch to those butterflies up top, and I think those are the final actions that need to be taken, but you know, we will see. Eeeh. Okay. I got up there. That is improvement. But I didn't double jump from it. And I needed to double jump. You would think by this point I would be so good at this bottom half of the puzzle, but clearly. We're just getting stuck in. We're just having a nice, chill time, and we're solving this puzzle. It's things like that where I jump over the platform that I'm trying to land on. You would think I didn't make that issue anymore, but it's fine. We're all gonna relax. We're gonna be calm. We're not gonna wear a heart rate monitor. Okay. I do wish that the timing on this puzzle was just like a second longer. I'm just gonna let myself fall and recover. Like obviously now I'm messing up on the early sections, which is absolutely on me. But I do think it's kind of poor design that it's so unforgiving for small mistakes. Like, I think, of course, I'm sure there's speed runs of this game in which people do this puzzle like that. But again, I'm not talking about the small mistakes that I've been making just now, but like last time I would get so close and it really just felt like I was just like a second or two off. And and I've jumped over the platform again. But it's really frustrating when you're just a second or two off and it feels like there's no room for error. And again, I'm not talking about these big errors that I'm making this playthrough, but like last time, which was, gosh, when was it? Wednesday? When I spent 20 minutes trying when I would get about that far and then die. Every single time. Not dying. This is a no-death state game. But it is not... You know what, actually? Oh, no. I thought I could maybe... And from here, can I go across without climbing? No, I can't. Like, I am 99% sure that that puzzle is the final place to be going. But, like, there is that section over on the left. Okay. But I do not actually have a way to get to it, which means that this is not the last puzzle, which is real annoying. Because that implies that there's other harder things to do. But I was just checking to see if there was a way of... If there was any hope that this might be one of the optional sections for the collectibles that I've already given up on. Like... I mean, at a certain point, I might end up begging for help from some more accomplished gamers who are more used to mouse and keyboard than I am. It is a truth I have accepted about myself that I am the least accomplished and least successful video gamer in among my housemates. Like, one of my housemates, just gonna restart that. One of my housemates has been playing video games in all contexts since he was very, very young. And then one of my other housemates played, like, you know, Game Boy, Xbox types games as a child and then stopped playing for a long time. But then she recently got into Dark Souls and has just been absolutely smashing it. And then... and that's what I mean about I just wish there was like 1 second more. But she has just been absolutely smashing her way through all of the Dark Souls games. She did Dark Souls 1 twice, I think, Dark Souls 2 twice, and she is most of the way through, like so close to the final boss in Dark Souls 3. I grew up not playing any video games. I didn't play Game Boy, Xbox, Nintendo, anything as a child. I didn't know anyone who had any of those consoles until high school, I believe. And then I was really sort of bookish and had a bit of scorn towards video games. I wish I could triple jump. But I had a bit of scorn towards video games, and I never wanted anything to do with them. I didn't want to play them. I didn't really want to be part of that crowd. And that continued about until actually I think I moved in with my current housemates. And then, like I mentioned, one of my housemates has been playing video games forever. And he actually... Dark Souls was my very, very first video game. And I really enjoyed up until the Ornstein and Smaug fight. At which point I realized that I had gotten really lucky with an overpowered weapon. Very early on, I got the Black Knight sword in the very first Black Knight encounter. And I had just been reliant on this incredibly overpowered weapon. And... didn't actually know how to play the game. And like didn't know how to block or dodge or read enemy animations or anything because I was just tanking my way through. And I tried again with a true dex-based build. And a true dex-based build, I think, requires better reading of the enemy animations than I had. And I didn't get very far at all. I got to the gargoyle fight. And I was just not doing enough damage to sustain my ability to, because I wasn't very good with reading enemy animations. I was taking a lot of stupid hits, and so I would use up my Estus very quickly. Oh, I thought I had it that time. Because I did bounce off and I double jumped. So... where am I supposed to go from there? I don't actually know. Like, it's entirely possible that I just misaimed and... so I'm gonna try it a couple more times, see if I can get that far again. But if that's not the right path, one, I'll be so pissed because I have been... like, it's almost been 20 minutes now. And I think I spent about 20 minutes doing it last time as well. So... where do I go? Just fall, let yourself die, restart the puzzle, wash, rinse, repeat. But yeah, so I've, in the last like 3 years or so, decided that I wanted to try to get into video games, especially with the pandemic. And multiplayer games being such a good way of staying connected with people. And I thought a game like GRIS would be a good entry-level game, since I thought it would be super chill, super relaxing, and a good way of getting me used to mouse and keyboard mechanics. And I would say for the vast majority of it, it has been. But clearly not for this. Okay, you know what? Since no one's watching me right now, I'm going to switch over to chatting. And I am going to open a guide. And we will try to see. We will try to get this done. Okay. Grease light puzzle. Let's see what that gets us. Come on. Internet be less slow. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna quit out of Grease for the moment. Which does mean that we lose the pretty music. But I think we'll speed up my internet. Unfortunately, Grease Light Puzzle is not the most defined. That's not. Have I missed? These all. I'm going back. I'm going through gamer walkthroughs. And it seems like the puzzle that I'm working on is not present. Okay, done that. Done that. Done that. Okay. It's like sing again to the flower on the roof. Use the birds to shoot. Float to the light tree. Did the light tree puzzle. It releases a waterfall, did that. Picked up that star. Okay, swim up the waterfall. Okay, swim up the waterfall, head up to the yellow birds and sing to fowl number 4. Before taking the yellow birds up and to the left, continue up the tall tower. At the top, use the yellow birds to okay, so I just need to I just need to do it. I am completely, my instinct is completely right, and that particular guide did not give me any insight on how to do it faster. So that's frustrating. Because it just is reliant on my jumping ability, which, as evidenced by the last 20 minutes and, the last stream, is bad. It is just not good. I'm going to go into settings maybe and see if there's any way, like in the accessibility section, if I can slow things down or increase the amount of time. Is there even a settings menu? Yes. Come on. Use the GRIS screen, not the default screen. Interesting. Are you working now if I switch to main? Yes. Okay. Settings. Controls. Nope. That's all fine. That's all fine. Okay. So, by all accounts, the solution is just to do it. Oops. I did hovered over the space key to jump, and then did not actually jump. Oh, I need to sing to these flowers, though. I don't know if you actually are required to sing to them, but it's nice, so we'll do it. Ugh. Well, that was just completely on me. Hello, I do see I have a viewer. Thank you very much for watching me. I kind of don't recommend it though. That particular puzzle that you just saw, I have been working on for about 20 minutes. I seem to be somewhat incompetent at it, and I imagine it would just be very frustrating to watch me right now. But I do appreciate you hopping on for a sec. Um, but just full warning, I seem to be incapable of doing this puzzle, and getting worse as the time goes on. Yep, I'm just gonna let myself drop and reset that. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I was complaining earlier that this puzzle is particularly unforgiving, but also I'm bad. And like right then, when I didn't even pick a direction to go in. But like WASD platforming is not my it's not my best skills. Bleh. Let's see if we can even make it to the top, because earlier I was making it to the top and then just barely running out of time with like a half second to spare. Now I'm just frustrated making stupid mistakes like that. Rather than actually progressing the puzzle. Let's see, what should I do when this finishes? I'm thinking, like, my whole point of me creating this little stream channel was, I'm now trying to distract myself in the hopes that I am somewhat improved with a break, a mental break, to think about something else. But I started this with the whole point of de-stressing when, like, all of the politics and the pandemic were happening. And I thought it would be nice just to do a bunch of really chill, low-key games. And Greece was the first one the first one I chose was Minecraft. And then I realized that it was not quite as low-key as I was hoping, especially for someone who is an incredibly novice gamer. And so Greece was originally going to be what I did after I finished Minecraft. But then I just sort of got sucked into it because it's such... Oh, no. And I think I tried that before too. I thought maybe I could go through that wall. But the art style is so beautiful and the music is so beautiful. I thought it would be a lot of fun to do and a really good, like, intro game. And I've been thinking about what to do next. I've been thinking about trying The Witness or perhaps Braid, which are both... Bleh. I'm just gonna let that fall. Reset. But I've been thinking about trying The Witness or Braid as like sort of puzzle games. Also potentially going into maybe some walking sims. Like I've heard that Edith Finch is also a really chill, calming game. I also was I've also heard good things about Journey and Abzu, so I might try one of them next. But let me know if you've played any of those games and what you think might be a fun. If any of those are puzzle platformers, I think I'm going to take a break after platforming, a break from platforming after doing this, because as you can see, I'm clearly very bad at it. Honestly, I know it's cheating, but at a certain point, I might call for reinforcements, aka call my roommate and say, please just do the thing for me, just get me to the top of the tower, and then I'll do the rest, which I know is cheating and I really didn't want to do, and I really don't want to do, especially for a game that I'm recording. But this is now been probably an hour over 2 sessions of me trying and failing to do this one puzzle. And I think it might be more valuable to just get over this hump than to do it myself personally. And then I probably will come back to this game later and try to 100% it, because I know I missed a whole bunch of collectibles. I don't know what they're called. I think they're called like memories or maybe memoirs, something like that. Yeah. I'm going to switch us over to just chatting. And I think that is what I am going to do. I think I am going to call my housemate, ask him to get my little character into the upside down world, which is what the guide said is next. And I do feel a little bit guilty because I hadn't used a guide before this particular puzzle, and I was just using it hoping that there was something obvious that I was missing, that I was supposed to go right instead of left or whatever. And that was not the case. The case is that I am just bad. I am just not able to do this particular jump puzzle. Which is annoying. But what I may end up doing is I'm gonna give it another go. On my own time probably. Hope I get it over. And then I don't know. I'll probably ask my housemate to do it and then just pause there and then start a stream immediately at the other side, wherever that is, and come back in being like, so this is the reality. Like, I'll try it on my own a bit more, maybe with some wine, maybe with just some candies or something, just super chill. But like, this has been forever. This has taken so long. these gold butterflies right here, right in front of my little character, are just mocking me as I try and fail repeatedly. So yeah, thank you to the person viewing. Thank you so much for viewing. Thank you for sticking it out through some probably very boring 20 minutes. I do appreciate it, but also I'm not going to subject you to it any longer. I'm just going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for viewing with me. Thank you so much for trying to stay with me while I try and figure this out, but we're not going anywhere tonight. My fingers are cramping from just doing that little bit of puzzle. I need a break. Thank you again, and I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Hopefully by then I'll have gotten over it with Bennett Foddy. And yeah. Bye, this has been Madzi and I'm out.